It's all good. Hey, what's up everybody? Justin for Blue Collar Survival, and it's time for another review. Today I'll be doing the Ultratec Honey Badger. This is the small version. Before I get started on that, I want to give a couple shout outs, and I got a couple announcements as my camera's gone full on fuzzy. Anyway, I got a couple of quick announcements. First off, I do have merchandise in the working. I will put the logo up here for you guys to check out. Leave in the comments what you think. The first batch of shirts I got going will have that logo on there. They will be OD green with blaze orange logo. Keep it a little outdoorsy. We'll get more into the merchandise once I get it on hand. I don't want to get into that too much. Next is I want to give a shout out to Mr. Donnie Petrie. I just got a mail call today for this minimalist wallet he made me over at DNS Customs. Also, he is now starting to make handkerchiefs, which you know we love in the EDC world. Double-sided. Beautiful stitching. I don't know if I can get the stitch. Yeah, there we go. Good stitching on there. Well, very well made. So I will put a link to DNS Customs down below. Also, this handkerchief right here will actually be going into my bundled giveaway over on my Facebook group, Budget Knives and Gear. I will also throw the link in the description down below. Definitely go check that out. I got a couple guys that have donated to the giveaway. I don't have everything all set up yet. I kind of want it to be a surprise. I don't want people just dipping in just to do the giveaway, but it's a top contributors giveaway. So I'll choose so many people that were the top contributors, and we'll go from there. Alright guys, that's all I really got for the shoutouts. Like I say, stay tuned for that merchandise. I think those shirts are going to be pretty sweet, and let me know what you think of my new logo to put on my shirt. Alright, let's go ahead and get on with this review. Alright, let's go ahead and get on with this review. So today we will be doing the Honey Badger by Ultratec. Give you a quick go over the box. I know some people like to see the box, which it is a nice box, and this is the small. It also comes in a medium and large, and it comes in two different blade profiles. There's a hook blade, and then there's one with a gut hook. I'm gonna give you the model number. Real nice case. Actually comes with a pivot tool, and this is for the clip and the other hardware. So yeah, 10-year warranty on their product. Alright, so I'm done with the box if you guys are. Alright, so I actually purchased this one for my wife. She, well, her nickname is the Honey Badger because Honey Badger don't care. And she don't take no mess from nobody. So her dad's called her the Honey Badger, and she seen this the other day, and it was called the Honey Badger, so it was all over it. And it does have a little Honey Badger logo on it. I thought it was a leaf. I felt like a dummy when I told her there wasn't a Honey Badger on it. I will throw all the specs up here for you guys, and while that's up and you're reading that, I'll do some size comparisons. So we will go with the R2-D2, the Ontario Rat 2. I couldn't help but put my hankies and leather work back in the background. Definitely check out Donnie over at DNS Customs. Great price, lifetime warranty, great customer service. Definitely check him out. And we'll do another small knife. Excuse me, guys. Pollen's really high here in Minnesota today. We got the Kershaw Shuffle. My zero tolerance 0462, which is for sale right now, so if anybody's interested. Trying to fund myself a paramilitary too, and a Bic lighter. So overall, this is a extremely small knife. It is a good knife for girls because women have the worst pockets I've ever seen, and this actually fits in my wife's pocket. So I'll go ahead and get some weight on there real quick too. Super lightweight. It was designed in South Africa. Alright, so we got 72 grams. And 2.6 ounces. So very lightweight. 18 bearings. You can do the, I fail at this. Like when I'm not trying, I can do it. But when I'm sitting there and I actually have to stop and try, this small one's just kind of a pain. But you can do it. You can do it with the thumb. Rolls out real nice. Got 8CR13 stainless steel on it. Not the greatest, but not the worst. It's a budget steel, and for I believe $27, I got this on Amazon, which these are really hard to find right now. They have just been flying off the shelves. But 27 bucks for a great design, I believe. There's a few things on it that I'll get into later. Let's go ahead and just go overview of the knife. I'll show you. It's got a beautiful textured handle. I do love that. Liner lock about right around 50%. We'll go over the pros of it. So the pros, deep pocket carry. This thing completely disappears. And it does make it a little tough with that texturing to get in your pocket. So you see that disappears. It would have been kind of nice if they would have done like Spyderco does and put the logo here right underneath the pocket clip. Plus you would have gained a little more texturing in the handle. The next pro I have is the action. I mean, on those bearings, that thing just flips out. So great action on it. Like I said, it rolls right out the thumb. And I can get it with the, yeah, there we go, when I'm not trying real hard. So, yeah. But yeah, it flips out really nice. Got really good action. The grip is great with the multi-directional honeycomb. This really does have great texture on it. It's just a FRN handle. Weight is another pro with that 2.5 ounces. Fit and finish is pretty well. The centering is for the most part on. All the hardware is decent, you know, it's fairly deep weld. I like that they milled out in here so it's not sharp. There's no sharpness to that, I guess what I would just call spidey hole, because that's what we pretty much all call anything that has a spider or has a hole in the knife. And overall design, I really like the overall design. I mean, and if you're a jimping fan, you're going to love this thing because there is jimping all over it. I am a jimping snob a little bit, so let's go ahead and get into the pros, or the cons. The cons for me is the jimping. It's not horrible, but it's not great because of how close they are together. Your finger will slide, but with a knife of this size, you're not going to be working that hard. The next con is the one pocket position. This is it, right side tip up only. Works great for me, but some people don't like that, so that is definitely a con. And probably my biggest con is this jimping in the finger choil. I mean, if you look at it, it looks like a serrated knife, and this thing does hurt. When you really get in it, it does hurt. I mean, it's an easy fix. That's a soft steel, so a little Dremel tool will take that right out. I am going to be doing that to this one, probably up to around the flipper, and leave, you know, at least a couple flippers jimped right there. And I might even, you know, leave this part jimped right here and just take this out. Overall, it's a nice knife. It's got a full flat grind, satin finish, little drop point, not much marking on it. I don't like where they put the 8CR13. It just seems like a weird place to put it to me. I'm used to it being up here more. But it's not all marked up, which is nice. Lanyard hole is completely enclosed, and I believe these are throwing my camera off. So yeah, lanyard hole is completely enclosed. I know the larger size ones skeletonize the liners. This one is not skeletonized, but it doesn't need it with the overall size. And you know, for a little blade, it's got decent blade stock. Here. Compare that to the Ontario Rat, the Rat 2, and the Kershaw. Heck, let's go ahead and just, I mean, even there, it's quite comparable to the Zero Tolerance. So definitely good blade stock on it. Comes down to a fine edge with a micro bevel. They did a good job on the sharpening straight out of the box. Let's get my cigar magazines cut up. There you go. I mean, it's razor sharp. My wife really enjoys it. She likes it. One of the things that, especially if you're a female and you have longer nails, they have jimping along the top of the handle as well. And if you light switch it, you'll drag your fingernail across it. And even when my wife does the push button, because she's got longer fingernails, it catches on that jimping. So just something to look at when you're doing that. I don't have fingernails, so it doesn't really get me. Not a big deal. Overall, it's a really good knife. 27 bucks. Like I said, it's Ultratec. I'm not quite sure if that's an offshoot or somebody or what. It's new to me. but seems like a really good knife, and apparently a lot of people are liking it because, like I said, this thing has been flying off the shelf. Everybody keeps asking me, and I tell them it's a honey badger, and I got it on Amazon. They're like, I can't find it anywhere. And I looked on Amazon, they're all sold out. But I believe they also have, oh, I can't even think what, oh, colors. I guess I could have just showed y'all real quick instead of trying to, there you go. They got green, black, and tan. There's the hook bill. Then you got your gut hook, and then the one here. So you got options with this knife, and I really like it. I like it for the price point. I believe the bigger one's only like 31 bucks, only a couple bucks more. I mean, can't really complain about a whole lot other than the jimping. That's all I really have for it, but excellent knife. Definitely a good one for a lady to carry in the small pockets. It only fit a chapstick or a lighter. So this definitely fits in the pocket pretty decent. No weight to it. So yeah, I say, you know, if it's something, looking to get something different, a budget knife that not many people, I guess now many people are carrying, but not many people have really heard of or seen, and just has a neat little design. Pick yourself up one of these Ultratec honey badgers. Definitely a pretty sweet little knife. Alright guys, this is Justin from Blue Collar Survival. You guys be safe.